What's happening, guys? Safety Liner C2 here. We have got lots, and we're just taking a look at one today that was submitted by that one dude. And it's a pretty decently sized lot with a lot of good stuff in there. Real quick before I show it off, don't forget that if you have something you want to submit for lots, best stuff for sale, the picture submission video, or any one of my videos, you can throw that in the video request form found in the description of any one of my videos. Now, first off, let's take a look at this lot from above, and we can see that this is a pretty decent sized lot. It's not like the biggest lot I've ever seen. It's definitely not the smallest. But there's a bunch of buses packed in here. I feel like I should also mention that we are just outside New York City, so I feel like a lot of the lots that I see there are just so small because, you know, of the sheer size of New York. Initially, I thought that the lot might be tied to this truck dealership, but upon looking on their website, they have nothing to do with buses. And on top of that, there is fencing that goes around here, so nothing to do with that. Okay, so we're going to do a real quick look at 3D view. Just real quick. So first off, we have some Type A's over here. It appears we have some Collins, definitely some G5s, a Minotaur, C2, CE, some Visions, just kind of a mix of everything. But look at these. What the heck are these? I mean, I'm not able to make out what these are. These are definitely buses from... This one looks like it's probably 60s, maybe late 50s. This one for sure is definitely older than that. I'm guessing late 40s or 50s, and then I can't tell with these other ones, but what are they doing just sitting there? My God. I really haven't searched too much on Street View yet, so I'm hoping that we're able to see those. Anyways, moving on, bunch of C2s, bunch of Visions, some CEs, C2s, Visions. Like I said, we're in New York. Notice that we have some driver's side entrance doors. And again, pretty much just what we've been looking at, CEs, C2s, and Visions. This lot should appeal to everyone. Alright, we'll work in sections and kind of time travel throughout. Let's start off over here. November 2022, we have some sort of Trans-Tech next to what is presumably a Vision. A couple C2s, a CE, and a Vision. Going back to August 2019, we can see a handful of Thomas FS65s throughout the lot, as well as, again, C2, CEs, and Visions. August 2018, we can see a little VanCon right here. We have some Bluebird 3800s, a first-gen CE, some more possible Bluebird 3800s, and some US buses. November 2016, we got a Bluebird Freightliner. July 2015, another first-gen CE, a Carpenter, C2s, 3800, FS65s. Got an All-American right here. Moving down a little bit to August 2018, we have a Trans-Tech C2, a couple MB2s, some Corbays, and some US buses. August 2019, an FS65, some Bluebird 3800s, first-gen CE, a first-gen Vision, second-gen CE, a TC2000, some sort of FS65, a CE, a Vision, a C2. Coming back to November 2022, some more C2s, a couple Bluebirds. August 2019, some more Visions, some CEs, a couple FS65s. November 2016, two Bluebird 3800s. This one has a jackknife door, a Bluebird Freightliner, and another first-gen CE with a second-gen CE in the background. July 2015, we already looked at this Carpenter, but there's another one down here. Some CEs, presumably FS65s, maybe 3800s. A C2, a CE, a Thomas, a Bluebird, a Carpenter. Notice that this one has a streamer, which looks great on there. And another C2 on the end. Back in November 2022, just pretty much Visions is all you can see. There's a first-gen Vision right here and a Collins Chevy in the background. August 2019, CEs, C2s, some Visions, Thomas FS65, a first-gen CE. October 2017, a Bluebird 3800, another first-gen CE, a second-gen. A Bluebird Freightliner, a handful of CV200s, some Visions. November 2016, we got this little Corbet Ford, two first-gen Visions, a C2 and a second-gen Vision, an FS65, a Bluebird 3800, first-gen CE, second-gen CE, CV200, second-gen, and a C2. So far, I'd say that there's a pretty good mix of stuff, even if it is just mostly CE, C2s, and Visions. But there's a mix in specs. There are some other random buses in there that are just kind of sprinkled throughout. And good lot so far, so let's check on the other side now. November 2022, a bunch of Vision, CE, C2s, a C2, a Vision with a driver's side door. I've had some people ask me why they have driver's side doors in New York. Pretty much it's just for use on one-way streets, so that passengers don't have to like get out and walk into traffic or around the bus. It just makes it to where they are, put right on the curb and makes it safer. We got a CE all the way in the back with a driver's side door, another CV200 and another CE. November 2022, yet again, just C2s and Visions. We've also got a little US bus right here. Off in the distance is presumably another TCFE, a SBCV, a Bluebird 3800, again with a driver's side door and another CE. A Corbe right here, a pretty early Transtech, so some of those other what I thought were US buses very well could have been Transtechs. An MB2, a Corbe, and this really, really weird mid-bus that has 7-inch taillights on it. I don't think I've ever seen that before, and I never want to see that again. Continuing down, we have another Corbe right here. Yet another one right here that has its red warning lights removed. An MB2, a US bus, a Minotaur, and another US bus. Back in November 2022, we have another MB2. We got a CE, a little Collins, a US bus, a C2 with a driver's side door, some more Corbe Fords. November 2017, Thomas FS65, some Bluebird 3800s, a Vision, and a CE. November 2022, some CEs, a Vision, some Minotaurs, a very non-threatening Corbe Ford that says security on the side, and a Collins behind that, a Vision, a handful of C2s and another Vision, what appears to be just CE, C2s, and Visions the rest of the way down, and of course just a mix of random Type A's in the back. Finally, October 2017, this appears to be a very beat up Activity CE, but I can't for sure make that out. Right next to that is some sort of Carpenter. There's 2 EFs and maybe another one behind that, and a first gen Vision. And there you have it with that lot. That's a very, very, very typical New York lot. It just has a little bit of everything in there. And it's like I said, it's just a really interesting lot. I am kind of disappointed that we didn't get any real good views of those older buses. I'm so curious to know what those are. And if anyone knows anything about those or has any pictures of them, please send them to me. I'm so curious. And also, if you're familiar with this lot, I saw like 4 or 5 different contractor names. I don't know if they all just run under the same parent company or if multiple places just like rent out this space or something. So again, if you're familiar, please let me know. I want to know. And the last thing I want to point out on this lot is just, I can't imagine what the variety was, 20 years ago or 30, 40 years ago. That would have been a really, really, really interesting lot to look at. I just wish that we could have seen buses from that time. Anyways, I'll wrap it up here. Let me know your thoughts on this lot in the comments below. And don't forget that if you have something that you want to submit for Lots of Lots, bus stuff for sale, the picture videos, or any one of my videos in general, you can throw that in the video request form found in the description of any one of my videos. And with that, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I always do appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe right down here. It's a magical white button that says you are now subscribed to Safety Liner C2. Make sure you comment up here, down here, over here, or over here. I don't know where they put it down, I don't care where they put it. Make sure you also give this video a thumbs up, or those old buses that were sitting in the back of the lot are going to be destroyed if they weren't already. And make sure you also share this video with a friend, show it to your mom, show it to your dad, show it to a guy on a random street. I don't care, don't let anything happen to you. So yeah guys, that's going to do it for this video, and thanks for watching.